guys, if you're here watching this video, then that means that last example problem you did, I'm sorry to say, but you got it wrong. So we're going to work this out together to figure out what's the best tools that you can use to help you be successful. Now you should have notes over adding integers. This should be on page number 2. But if you don't, I'm going to write down the rules for adding integers, and you need to write them down as well. Now when you're adding integers, you need to ask yourself if the signs are the same. So same signs, question mark. Your rule should be to add and keep. Basically what that means is you just add the numbers together and keep whatever signs they both are. Over here you have a negative and a positive. So this rule would not work for this one. So then you need to ask yourself, okay, well, if they're not the same signs, then they're different signs. So what do you do in that case? Well, you're going to do the opposite. Instead of add, we're going to subtract. And we're going to keep the sign of the larger number. So let's do that right now. So I'm going to do 15 minus 6. So I'm not going to borrow from that 1 because it's just going to be 0 and 15. But I know 15 minus 6 is going to get me 9. So my answer is 9. And then you need to keep the sign of the larger number. My larger number is 15, so that means 9 is going to be positive. Let's do a few more examples together before you go to those practice problems below. Let's say I have negative 12 plus negative 14. We're going to use our rules again. Are they the same or are they different? They're both negative, so that means I'm going to add and keep. So I'm going to do some work over here. So I'm going to do 12 plus 14. 4, 5, 6, and 2. This is 26. And what it means by add and keep the sign. So I'm going to keep that answer as negative. Let's do another one. Let's say I have negative 13 plus 2. Ask yourself the same question. Are the signs the same or different? They're different, so I'm going to subtract. 13 minus 2 is going to get me 11. Write 11 down, and then I got to keep the sign of the larger number. The larger number is 13 this time, so my answer is going to be negative 11. Let's try one last one, and then I'll let you go and do your practice problem. So negative 4 plus negative 2. Are the signs the same or different? They're the same. They're both negative, so we're going to add. 4 plus 2 is 6, and we're going to keep the sign, and they're both negative, so my answer is negative 6. All right, if you haven't written down this rule, go ahead and do that so that can assist you. I hope you wrote down these example problems with me. So what you're going to do now is you're going to pause the video, work out the next few problems, and then when you submit them, you're going to go on to your next slide. Make sure you're getting better at these.